Welcome to the Association Voting demonstration video for running an election at your General Assembly meeting. This demonstration video will cover highlights of our live election feature, the voter experience during an election, and the voter manager experience as well. Let's get started with highlights. You are planning to hold an annual election at your next general meeting or business meeting. This meeting will be virtual via video conference solution such as Zoom or GoToMeeting, and live for those who can join in person. Therefore, you need a solution that is secure, easy, and anonymous for everyone, regardless of their location. Association Voting has the solution for your election. The Association Voting Secure Election website can be accessible to everyone via their device's browser. Devices such as smartphones, tablets, laptops, and desktops can be used. The voters on location or those on the Zoom conference simply need to access the voting site URL. For those on the video conference, they can access the Zoom call and the election site via two separate monitors, two separate devices, or open a new tab in their browser to see the ballot and participate in the video conference at the same time. Prior to accessing the ballot, voters are required to be authenticated by logging onto the voting site with their voter credentials to ensure only eligible voters are voting and to prevent double voting. Everyone's voting process and ballot may be a bit unique, but typically you have a known number of propositions, positions, and candidates to add to the ballot. You want to set up as much of the ballot as possible prior to the meeting. However, updates and new business may be introduced during the meeting. You plan to vote on your ballot items in a required sequence, as well as address business throughout the duration of the meeting. With the Association Voting Live Election module, you can create your ballot well in advance of the meeting. You can manage the election easily during the meeting, adding or updating ballot elements as you go. Voting occurs periodically throughout the meeting, with results tracked real-time and visible in the Voter Manager admin portal, and reporting retrievable for future references. So let's check out our demonstration. In this election, there will be 3 rounds of voting as follows during the meeting. In round 1, we will vote on the position of president, narrowing down the candidates from 10 to the top 3. In the second round of voting, we will vote on the winner of the presidential race, as well as vote in a secretary for the board. In the final round, we will determine the fate of the proposal brought from the floor for vote. Let's start by demonstrating the voter experience. As a voter, I will log into the election site when instructed at the start of the meeting. The credentials used for login are sent to me prior to the election via email, and the credential fields are the voter manager's discretion based on data available and privacy requirements. I may be required to type in the ballot code provided by the meeting presenter. In this case, round 1 is the ballot code for the first round. Once logged in, I will have the opportunity to select my top 3 candidates for the president position. Once I've made my selection and follow instructions, I will receive a confirmation page when I have cast my ballot. I will also receive an email with my round 1 ballot selections for additional confirmation. Now I continue to participate in the meeting. When it's time to vote, my screen will prompt me for the round 2 code and then display the round 2 ballot. I make my selection for president and secretary. I decide to write in my selection as she isn't in the candidate listing. Again, business continues and the winners are shared during the meeting. Based on events during the meeting, a new proposal has been added to the ballot for an increase to the budget to cover unaccounted for expenses related to safe meetings during the pandemic. I again vote when prompted via the election site. Each time I vote, I see a confirmation receipt and I am sent a confirmation email confirming my selection. That's it. The process for a voter is quite simple. Log in, wait for a ballot, vote, receive confirmation, wait for the next ballot, and then repeat steps 2 through 4 until the election ends. Now, let's see how easy it is for the voting manager. Prior to the election, the voting manager will upload the voters eligible to vote. These can be updated or changed at any point, even during the meeting. I have also included all of my ballot elements and set the order and tested the election site. During the first round of the election, we will only vote on the president, so this will be the only position that is active. I share the ballot code that is displayed on the dashboard when I am ready for the round of voting. I can see the results as ballots come in, as well as monitor for quorum. Once done, I can share the results. Then clone or archive the results for access later. Now I will go back into the ballot and update the ballot for the next round. I remove the candidates not in round 2 for the president position. I also activate the secretary position. I share the new ballot code when I am ready for voters to vote again and monitor the results and save the results at the end of the round. Now for the third round, I remove the 2 positions and then I add the new item to the ballot. Once I have the third item added, voila, the third round is ready. The voting manager process is quite simple and fast. For more details regarding Association Voting's live election module or our other election solutions, please reach out to us. You can reach us at AssociationVoting.com or by calling us at 877-886-8464. You can also reach us by emailing sales@AssociationVoting.com.